Hey friends, welcome to Watcher of Realms video. I wanted to talk in the event section because tomorrow is summons time for the weekend, and this weekend doesn't seem to have anything great or different or path breaking, and hence I would say caution. Now, having said that, the first thing, there is invocation of spirits and crazy divine summoning, 2x happening. Don't go for the 2x rare crystals. Save them very clearly. I think the week after, and in fact, the next 3 weeks, there are going to be some good heroes, and I think there are content creators who have shared some names. Even if some bit is true, there are some really good heroes available. And of course, RNG will still play its games. So hold on for that. There is a hero Kigiri coming who is 250 select hero. So a guaranteed 250x and worth looking at. So I am conserving and saving all my rare crystals for that. Connected to divine crystals, I have learned my lesson the hard way during the Hex banner and was very disappointed when I was trying for the A1 and also the first one. So I got the first one on Pity, and thankfully it was Hex. And then subsequently, an A1 came from the rare crystals. I think 110th or 120th pull or something like that in that particular bracket. But divines were a real letdown, and I realized never to pull on a 15x divine. The best time to pull divines is a 2x. So I would urge to hold the divines in case there is no urgency. Otherwise, you can use the 2x for your divines. There is something very interesting that exists this time on offer, which is going to happen on Saturday, and that is 1+1. My situation is that I am at 183 number, which means I'm 17 summons from Pity. So I will look forward to doing this one, those 17 pulls, to be able to see what shows up in that 1+1. Of course, I'm going to record it and share it. I am looking at some awakenings to pop up, and it is really a good deal for me because I'm closed down to Pity. Having said that, if you have a situation like that and you feel that you want to take a chance and go, so if you're close to Pity on your rare crystals, so surprise invocation of spirits, where the 1+1 offer is going to be there, is worth looking at. Otherwise, just save the crystals, because after I have done that, I pick up my 1+1. I will totally shut off till the 250x hero shows up, because otherwise and I would like to have as many crystals as possible to actually go and get that hero, and ideally do an A1 or A2, whatever is possible depending on the luck. So that's the plan for these. Now there is one tricky ancient, special ancient summoning where Soul Cadence is available. I have Soul Cadence, so I'm going to skip this particular banner. I do want an A1 for Soul Cadence. But I am also thinking that I will use a future Soul Stone that comes from Odyssey on taking A1, this my Soul Cadence to A1. And I would rather hold the crystals for Ingrid or some another hero. I don't need a Wald or a Praetus. I've got both of them at A1. But I would like to try when Ingrid shows up as a 15x, because I missed her when she showed up last time. So I would like to get that hero. Yeah, so that's that. Now, if you don't have Soul Cadence, please go for Soul Cadence. He is worth getting a hero in my experience. I have used him extensively for most part of my association with this game. If you have Twin Fin, skip Soul Cadence, invest on Twin Fin in every possible way. And Soul Cadence is just going to be another duplicate which will not get used. I have both, but because I have been using Soul Cadence since beginning, I basically have not looked at Twin Fiend. So that's the typical situation. So there's no point in having two lords of the same types unless it just shows up. So then you deal with it. Yeah, that's about it about Soul Cadence. Um, Now there is Yomia. Very good healer. Buff, bounce heal, superb. I have spoken about both of them, which includes her in my previous videos. The important factor very clearly is that she has got great ultimate, and I have again spoken about it in terms of how she cleanses, or her debuff is available to 3 heroes and not the whole team, and so on and so forth. So that's a little bit of an irritation for me, but I would like to trust that the game has tried to balance her out. Otherwise, she'll become super powerful because she's providing buff. So, and bounce heal. So, both those things are extremely powerful hero specials to work with. Another point is this: the reduced cost in the arena is a huge, huge advantage. And going forward, the arena is going to be a very important play area for players, and she plays a role. I mean, she's providing buff and healing and bounce healing. So, all those combos come into play, and she can be deployed very fast. So, really a good hero, and I really wish you luck if you're pulling for in this banner of ancients. The main target should be Soul Cadence. If you have Soul Cadence, then I would urge you to let Yomia go. It's worth holding those crystals for something worthwhile later. But totally your call. Also look at your healer options. So that's that. When you look at Yomia, you can see that she is extremely powerful in faction, tide, gear raid 1, and immortal codex. Now I will skip gear raid 1 because there is no major craziness that happens in gear raid 1. You can clear gear raid 1 with a combination of vortex and hollow also. So no big deal over there. Faction trial, tide also can be managed with quite a few other heroes, other healers. It's faction trial, which is always challenging, and immortal codex. So these are the places where she is really highly rated, and that could be something that you may want to see. In case you are highly competitive, then she is worth looking at it from that particular perspective. So I have covered everybody. Good luck for whatever decisions you take. And I am going to look forward to primarily this, to see if I can snap in 17 to 20 summons my 1+1 and then clamp down. That's it. So that's the plan for this particular weekend. Yeah. So good luck, and see you in the next video. Cheers.